Hey guys, I'm Smokewad and welcome back to more Long Dark. Now, I figured I would do a little more of this just because it's a nice calming game, kinda. Turn the volume just a little bit. There we go. And it's peaceful, and I don't know, I'm kind of in the mood for some peaceful junk. If you guys have been, I don't know, you've seen my video the other day where I was saying about the stressful stuff, and I thought it was over, and instead it got even more, bad right there, and that's just my luck, that's what life, roses, tends to do to you every now and then, and I'm sure you guys are familiar with that kind of junk. And like today, for instance, I spent a better part of 6 hours trying to get a game to work for you guys to actually see. Oh, an arrow, that's cool. And unfortunately for me, it would not work, and I'm gonna have to keep trying to fiddle with that whole deal, and I'm probably gonna miss the whole jump on that, which is kind of sad. But hey, whatever you gotta do, And I'm in the snow, which is nice because I like the snow. It's calming, like I said. This game really needs to get some updates, though. That's my main issue with it, is although there have been like minor updates, there's still no major jumps in terms of, say, areas to explore or major updates done to the game itself. By that I mean, there's one area. All you have is the mystery lake. There's nowhere else to go yet, even though it says there are more areas to go. There's still no jump function. That should be a basic fucking part of the game, is jump, I mean, I'm not asking for a lot there. I'm asking for a damn jump button. And that was around a Mario, man. So that's an issue I have with the game. So and that's the thing there, This is both a video where I'm talking about my personal life stuff that's been going on recently, and where I'm kind of complaining about this game. I do enjoy this game every now and then. I just think that it's really not grasping its potential, It's really simple in terms of the areas you can explore. And although that's a good thing at times, it is also a bad thing in that it's not enough to do. I mean, honestly, there's not enough to do in this game. That's my major issue with it. Even though, yes, there's a lot of things I haven't done, and yes, I could do a lot more. The fact of the matter is, it's just this area. All you can do is basically try to find a way to get water and food, and then that's it. There's no other, I know it's a sandbox game, but there's, a lot of sandbox games have more areas to explore, or like, for instance, the biggest sandbox game that everybody thinks of is be like Minecraft, which is massive because it's, endless. And then you have things like, GTA is a sandbox game, but there's a billion things to do in it. And like this one, like I said, it's got a really nice potential. It's really awesome because it's man versus wild, and I like that. It's cool. It's just, it's hampering itself with its lack of updates. And I'm not sure if there's something wrong with the developers there, or if they're just going to release it all at once, or if they're not planning on releasing anymore because there's going to be a major content patch in October, and there wasn't. So there might be something wrong on their end. I mean, if you guys know of anything like that, and if you've seen anything on their parts that I haven't heard about, then go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm more than willing to be corrected. I'm just saying it really seems like developers aren't putting out what they said they're going to put out as quickly as they said they're going to put it out. And although that's not a bad thing, all games sometimes get pushed back. XCOM 2, for instance, got pushed back until February. And I'm not, that's not a big deal. That just means they're making a better game. But for this one, where you promise it's going to be out by a certain date, and then don't put it out, and then say nothing about putting it out, saying, like, oh guys, we screwed up, it's not going to be ready yet. They just didn't say anything. And that's a pretty major, flaw on their part. I mean, that's going to piss a lot of people off, right, just to start with, and that's really going to alienate their fan base. And in addition to that, you're really going to be limiting the fact that you didn't put anything out. So not only is your fan base angry that you lied, or that you said you were going to do it and then didn't do it, so you reneged on your promise,
That stuff will come in handy.
are still stuck on the fact that there's not enough content. So not only did you bait them with more content, supposedly, and didn't deliver that content, but you still don't have enough content to keep them satisfied with what existed. And it's not like, for instance, like, say this was like WoW, for instance, and it's a different type of game, but still, just take it as an example, where they had major content patches every now and then, and although occasionally content patch might be delayed or a crash or something, in the interim times, there's still enough content to go around where you could keep yourself busy. This one, honestly, there's only a few things you can do. And there's only, I've played this game enough times where I don't know the map, I can virtually tell you where to go at this point. Like, this is the, the little...
to find someplace.
Yeah, shut up.
It's cold.
This is just like the little ice village type thing that I've caught up before. It's a little fishing area. And that's it. And then you have the dam, which I call like the fortress. And then you have the logging village. Then you have the little, Canadian border station. And that's all this area really is. I mean, there's a few more areas that are around, like the big tower, the radio area, and junk like that. But that's it. That's really it. You need more content, game. I mean, it's fun. I enjoy this. It's a fun game. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoy this game. It is just not enough to do. And that's my major issue with it. Is there's not enough content, and although they promised more content to us, they have not delivered that content. And that so ends my rant on that whole deal. And again, I could be open. I might be wrong here. They might have done something that I didn't notice. And I could be completely wrong, just talking on my ass right here. But as far as I know, they have neither delivered more content, nor have they gotten on their promise of saying that, we're sorry, it's going to be out soon, it got pushed back. And I didn't see anything like that. I just saw, like, content patch in October that never came, and then everybody was like, where the hell is the content patch? They said they could offer more content, and they didn't deliver on it. That's what I saw. That's not even me talking. That's literally when I was looking at the forum for this and looking at the Steam stuff. Also, they were complaining, like, where's the content? The expected content. And the fact is, as I said, the major problem with it wasn't that they didn't deliver content. It's that they didn't say that they weren't going to deliver content. They didn't say, guys, we're going to push back, we're sorry. It was nothing. It was just dark, It was literally, content's going to be coming. Content didn't come, nothing came. It was like everybody died or something over there and no one decided to send a message. And that is going to hurt them, I think. That's going to come to bite them in the ass. I mean, perhaps that they're going to release it all at once, and then that will be a big thing there. But for instance, I paid, $15 to play this game, and the game A never gets fixed, or B never gets done, or C just sits where it is right now. Well, that's not good enough. And this is not worth $15, The game as it is right now is not worth the money that you would spend for it unless you really enjoy it. And I really enjoy it, so that's my thing. But to be honest, in the state that it is right now, it's like a basic sandbox game. And the fact that it's unique isn't helping it enough. Because there are a bunch of games that can play like this, for instance, like DayZ or 7 Days to Die, which even though, again, they're different types of games, they're a lot more hashed out and they have a lot more content, and they're around the same price. And this one, it's not multiplayer, that's a thing, it's a single player game. You can't really craft that much, even though you can. You can't get around that much, and there are not that many areas to explore. And all of those hurt it, And all of those hurt the game. And although those are problems that could be fixed with time, the fact that we've got nothing but silence from the developers is really not, giving me a huge vote of confidence there. I'm really not feeling the whole developer promise of a really good game, because they're just not saying anything. And it's like being in a relationship with somebody who doesn't talk to you. So, everything could be A-okay. But she's not saying anything, or he's not saying anything, so you don't know, and you start thinking worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So when you think about that in terms of this game, the fact they're not saying anything makes the viewer, the gamer, the potential buyer think that something's going wrong. You know, they're not getting content out. They're not saying anything about the content. Things are going bad here. Something's wrong on their end. Maybe the content's broken. Maybe they're having some sort of employee upheaval. Maybe they're just doing it all and not releasing it. They could be working on it right now, and it could be almost done. It could almost be perfect. There could be a jump button. It could be perfect. All the areas could be out. You know, everything would be great, but they're not saying anything. And that means, like, not even an update. That means we're just sitting here, spinning our wheels, going around the same area, wondering if it's ever going to get done, and slowly losing interest / growing further dissatisfied with the game. And that, like I said, that's what's hurting them. I really hope that they can address all these issues and get past it, because I do hope well for this game. I do think that it could be a good game. This can be a good game. I have a lot of fun with this. This can be fun. It just has to get over its growing pains. At the moment, it's still in that phase where it's not growing. Or, you know, it's like, you know, like right before you start growing, some people get like pains in their ribs and whatnot. The growing pain. This one gives me pains because it's a really, really potentially great game that's not delivering on its potential. And it really needs to. That's my take on it, though. You know, and like I said, I could be wrong about all this, and it could be great. And that'd be great, actually, because, you know, I would rather myself be wrong than right in a situation, because I want this game to do well. I want it to be a good game. I want us to all enjoy it and, you know, have fun with it. It just needs to freaking deliver. That's the problem. Yay, water. I'm actually really thirsty for life right now. Like, I'm sitting drinking this water in the game, and I'm like, I am thirsty. I want something to drink now. Is there a lantern in here anywhere? I thought there used to be a lantern in here. It's been a while since I've been in the
I'll take it.
The border office here. And usually I used to always start in this area or go to this area. And I still like to use this area because it's got a lot of useful stuff. For instance, you know, oh, there's a lantern. You know, it's got the a bed and an oven, and it's kind of protected. However, I gradually started going away from it just so I could explore more. And, you know, that's just me. Go ahead and light it up. There we go. There's some soup.
Best be prepared for anything.
And, you know, like I said, those are my grievances with the game. I'm hoping they can get it all fixed and, you know, get it all working. It's still a fun game. I still enjoy the uniqueness of it. You know, you're still out in the cold, and I love the cold, and you know, I love snow. And I like the fact that it's man versus wild rather than like man versus other people or zombies or anything like that. It's, you know, you're freezing to death, you know. How do I crouch again? Oh, damn it. It's been a couple weeks since I played this game, so I'm forgetting how to do everything. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. There's some. Give me the milk. And you know, like I said, that's all the only problems I have with it. And I like all the stuff I told you about before. And I like the fact that it's, you know, a different take on things. But if it doesn't deliver, it doesn't deliver. So that's just those are the only issues, you know. And I'm hoping they can get all fixed, and then we can, you know, have to worry about it anymore. Until then, however, you know, we'll see. I'll do a couple more things here, and this is mostly a video here. It's kind of like an update as to why I haven't been doing that much of this game. And even though, like I said, there's a lot more I can do. Like I can show you guys how I finally managed to harvest water. I can show you guys how I managed to build things like my gun and my bow. And that could be an option, but I just feel like it's not good enough, you know? And that's just my opinion. Honestly, like I said, I hope things work out for it. And I hope that you as the viewer can eventually play and enjoy this, or see me play, or see who anybody else play. And, you know, have fun with it. But in its current state, it needs a lot of work, and the work does not appear that's coming, at least not quickly. And, you know, that's all I got to say about it. Can I cook here? I forgot if I can cook here or not. Let's see. Nah. Prepare food. Here we go. Go ahead and cook. Smash can. Yeah, I don't have a can opener. Is there a can opener in this area? Sometimes they give you a can opener in this one, sometimes they don't. So let's see. I could have smashed the can, obviously. But, yeah, I forgot. There's no jump. You know, that's probably my single biggest grievance with it. You know, is that what could be a very important / critical thing about this is that there's a jump button with no fucking jump. I mean, seriously. A jump button isn't that, you know, unique of a thing in a game. It's freaking jump, you know? And everybody can jump. Even if you're cold, you can jump, man. But whatever. Let's go ahead and prepare a meal. I'll just smash up on a can, I imagine. And we'll get some chow in us. Let's see. See, here's where you can actually melt snow, where you put it in the bottle and then you melt it and you can drink it. And you know, that's a thing. Smash the can. And you can cook it. Takes about an hour to cook, I think. And then you can eat it. So let's go ahead and check out my inventory here. Let's see. Smashed open. Cold. Yeah, whatever. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, does the stove go out? Okay, let's go ahead and light up a fire. Get some warmth in us. Yes. Hot tub. Gotta start a fire. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, we all fall down. That's actually a very depressing rhyme if you freaking look at it. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, we all fall down. We're all dying of the plague. Damn right. I was going to sleep for about 8 hours. Actually 9 hours. There we go. There we go. And let's see. We're hungry and thirsty. Let's go ahead and get our drink and our food on. Do we have any dried food? Yep. Go ahead and eat. And then eat some more. And then drink. Drink about, should be a liter almost. Alright. And eat some soup. Yes. There we go. Eat up. Alright, you want to eat anything else? Can you eat this? Can you eat that? Eat newspaper? Nope. Okay, don't eat that. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Oh, you got an energy bar. You got some milk here we can drink as well. And check things out. And we are still a little hungry, but not bad. So, you know, this girl, whose name will also be Emma, because Emma will never die, you know, she's got a decent chance of living here. You just gotta make the game a bit differently, buddy. That's all you gotta do. Let's make the game a bit different. That's all I'm saying, man. You know? Let's see, actions. Let's see, refuel. There we go. And let's see, equip. And then we're going to want to place it. Let's see, and drop. See? Now it is placed and it'll provide light. Awesome, huh? Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. I was going to name this like Critique or something. And as always, take it easy.